The China Road and Bridge Corporation, which has been under scrutiny since it got the tender for the 327 billion shilling new standard gauge railway project contract from Mombasa to Nairobi, now faces renewed scrutiny after it emerged today that it had been blacklisted until 2017, raising questions on its suitability to undertake the Kenyan contract.
Even the China Road and Bridges, as a corporation, as a company, its capacity, its integrity is under a lot of questions. The World Bank have already blacklisted, and I have documents here. I've already blacklisted China Road and Bridges of a roads construction in Philippines, and
Chair, can those allegations be tabled?
I want to table that.
The letter tabled by Keter indicates that the company was blacklisted from 2009 till 2017 when the World Bank will review its status. This letter holds, quote, China Communications and Construction Company is the designated successor entity to China Road and Bridge Corporation, which, along with 6 other firms and 1 individual, was debarred by the World Bank for 8 years, beginning January the 12th, 2009, end quote. 2 House committees probing the same issue today. On the one hand was the minor commander-led Parliamentary Transport and Infrastructure Committee that listened to submissions by the Infrastructure PS Nduva Muli and Attorney General Githu Muigai. And controversy over the stands would stand out from the very onset. This as more questions emerge. Did the Attorney General give advice that by extension endorse the controversial railway tender? Infrastructure PS Nduvamuli maintains he did, presenting a letter as evidence showing how he signed off on the project. Attorney General Githu Muigai says he did not.
I can confirm the AG was fully involved, 100% involved, starting with the cabinet memorandum that was placed before the cabinet and the approval that was given.
But I was not advising POA, as I said myself in the opinion, about the standard gauge railway because POA had no documents, gave me no documents, and I was unable to comment on the specific of what they were exchanging. Maybe I should clarify that a little bit. The exchange between Kenya Railways and POA, I had not been privy to it in terms of the documentation.
And in fact, at the end, the document I received from the Ministry of Transport stated that the Ministers of Transport, the Ministers of Finance, and the Attorney General should take the necessary action.
Waiting for the government of Kenya and the financial institutions of China to enter into the necessary credit agreement, then the construction agreement will kick in. It will not kick in if the financing is not agreed upon.
On the other hand was the Aden Kainan-led Parliamentary Public Investments Committee that interrogated Nandi Hills MP Alfred Keter. Keter, who has since been dubbed the whistleblower over impropriety in the railway tender, sought to clear the air over his role in the matter.
This is a case where the judge is you are the prosecutor, you are a witness, you are a court clerk, you are the fourth estate. I think you are everything in your own case. And that is the reason why we are raising an alarm that Kenyans will lose money. There is no value for money unless you subject it to a competitive process. Let us follow our constitution. I'm not asking too much.
Controversy rages on, even as questions abound on the implications of this mega project contract on the Kenyan taxpayer. Jacky Maribe, Citizen Live at 9.